Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. I came to this reading realizing I had not picked any cards that resonated for yesterday's reading. I think it's an overexcitement of connecting with William, who is our expert or mission specialist, whatever you want to call him. I was really thrilled to have somebody come through. Like I said, he is if you missed that from yesterday, he was once human, not in our lifetimes, or at least not mine. I feel it was further back. William suffered through a lot of crisis and oppression, so he had a life of hardship, is what I got. But he is acknowledging that hardship was, I don't know if it was brought on by himself. I didn't get into that really, or if he caused it to himself, but he seems to believe that he got some really good information and good tips for us and the collective on how to move forward in our lives, how to see things in a different point of view, like tips and tricks. He feels like I said, an expert, a specialist in his field, and with the help of my guides, who are my centaurs. I feel like they stand, in the light for me. They are bringing forth now energies that will help us. I'm trying to put this in human terms the best that I can. And I feel like William was one of them. Since I've connected with him and with this deck, and he got me a fresh new perspective, as you can see here, I'm going to continue on with him, or see if I can get any more from him today. It's so funny. It feels like I'm now introducing you to courses. Okay, lesson 2, I am making jokes, but I always do. If you knew me personally, I try to be funny a lot. Whether or not I succeed, that's another thing. I've made a few people snicker that were hard to make snicker, so yeah, I think I'm good at it. Totally off base. Totally off base. So I know they're here because I'm set. I can tell. So we're going to go. Energy. We're going to talk about energy with the Ace of Wands. Again, with fire. I also mentioned yesterday that I do believe that when he was here, he was a fire sign. And I'm going to reiterate that because now we have the Four of Wands. So this is all fire signs, fire energy. And if you are hearing birds, those are the birds from outside my window. So I know sometimes you hear bird sounds, and they're from something I play in the background because I don't want the noise of the road going by. But when I don't have vehicles going by, I actually do have bird sounds outside my window. The Hermit. Beautiful. I just showed you the perspective cards, so there's a lot of inner light. I'm going to pull the cards and see what William has to say. And I thank him again for taking this time and this energy to come and help. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. Decisions. Let's see what I can get from these, you guys. I'm going to pull 2 decks, actually. I'm going to actually take a clarifier for these. Okay, so the first card we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Hermit, and the Two of Swords. Very interesting. We have really lots of fire energy. Even the Hermit card gets you that warm glow of knowledge and knowing where to go. And here's that Hermit card again. So it is coming out. We have the Perspective card again, which is, and the Page of Wands, which is, okay. I understand. Okay, so for the first card, you have the This is going to be exploring your fireside. Your fireside. It's not your fireplace, your fireside. This is exploring within you the energy, that spark, that flame. Okay? It's to get you into a new perspective, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing. We are water, but he really wants you to explore that side of yourself, which deals with challenges, that the passionate side to Pisces. Because we are passionate, but in an emotional way. Fire is passionate in a passionate way, is what he's saying. So, yeah, put on a fresh pair of eyes to look at something in a different way. Okay, and you need introspection. He's very big into choices, and I believe that he wants you to explore this energy. We were talking about balance. So he wants you to explore this energy to bring you back into balance, so that you're not just water, you're not just air, you're not just grounded, you're also, yeah, right, balanced, okay? You make fair decisions, and also to help you put an end to stressful, I'm having a hard time here. Put an end to stressful situations so that you spend more time in celebration. There's too many shun words here. Right. Says you're going to need to go in, because it's not our nature. Our nature is to be water, is to go with the flow. It's not to, you know, start the fire. We put out the fire. We're water. Okay, so these are all coming out. Again with the celebration card. Wow, these are some really good cards though. Okay, so the Hermit. Explanation for the Hermit. Thank you, William. To explore more celebration. To take you in a different direction. One, because fire and joy brings happiness and also childlike joy. When you're a child, you do have a lot of fire. You have a lot of, what did they call it? Is it spit and vinegar? Is what they used to call, they used to say. That saying's coming in my mind. Oh no, it's piss and vinegar, sorry. They were trying to, okay, yeah, right, YouTube video. You understand though. And, right, childhood, you see a lot of children here. It's reconnecting with your child. Your child is boundless. They're without fear. A lot like the unpredictable qualities of fire, which is just going for it, right? Oh, I'm passionate about that, let's do that. Oh, I'm passionate about that, let's do that, right? Exactly. So this is what this is bringing through. I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. And cool, let's do that. So, right. We're starting a new cycle, and that cycle is breaking away from boundaries, restrictions, bringing back balance, of course, and being victorious. This one is making decisions. It's the Two of Swords, but it's a Two of Swords. She's not blinded. She seems like she's looking towards the future with both the swords up, ready for battle. And I really get that here. I get that notion, and I get that notion of this Sphinx also sitting on top there with his sword, saying, "Bring it, okay? Bring it. I'm ready to go in that direction. I'm ready to spin this cycle in a different direction." I'm just gonna push these because I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have a lot of cards out here. I shouldn't say it's a funny feeling. Why do you say funny feeling? It's when you're not sure, but you're sure. I should say I have a good feeling, right? I have a sure feeling, right? Or just know, right? Right. Okay. So let's go on with the second row, see what else we can get from William. So definitely from him what I can get is that opening up to a different element. And if I'm not mistaken, what I'm getting from my guides is I keep talking about balance, but this is the explanation of how the other elements can help us find that balance. Because we're pretty good with ourselves as in being water signs. We understand water, we understand go with the flow, we understand the emotion, the high emotion of what it is like to be our sign. We're not Sagittarius, Leo. We're not fire signs. We're not air signs either. We may have some in our chart, and we may have an idea, but I'm getting that this is the first of certain incursions of energies to come in and help us balance the other elements, the other energies that come through. So we have like I don't know, a leg up on figuring out how to be more balanced. Coffee. Oh, coffee. All right, Pisces. I have a funny feeling this may be a two-parter, not an extended. I may have to do 2 parts. All right. Right, the Chariot. Here we go again. Okay. It's right here. This is seeing a contrast between things. This is bringing things into balance. Absolutely. That's what I feel when I see this, because you see again, you know, it's the different shades, the 2 contrasts. The contrast between water and fire. To know where we're going. To be able to take the lead in that energy as well. And manipulate it to what we need it to be. Absolutely. And here's the Emperor. It will bring stability. Stability and balance. Okay. And celebration, happiness. It's going to get us to where we need to go. That's so important. Princess of Swords. This is usually my troublemaker, but it is also the card of curiosity. Page or young. Curiosity killed the cat, right? But in this case, the Hermit is giving you a sense of curiosity to know how the other half lives. Quite literally, how fire energy works, how they make it work in their lifetime. And bring Temperance. Here we go again. You started with the contrast, and you're starting, we had both the Justice card and Temperance. So he's very strong, he's very big right now on the fact that we need temperance. We need this to become more balanced. I like this. I like this. It's, yeah. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. This will bring on growth, absolutely. Help with growing, learning, and abundance. As I said before, the key to everything is that pendulum swinging back to the middle. The middle is where it needs to go back to. It's not being one sign completely. It's not standing your ground. That's just being stubborn. We can be beautiful in our signs. That's what he's saying. You can be water all you want. You can be Pisces to the nth degree. But when you have these other energies, these other elements coming through, you got to know how to use them better. Yeah, it's going to be more harmonious. It's going to give you more strength. You have the sign of the wolf, the lion, the strength of the fire, of course. Okay, that's not lost on me. Okay, and it's going to bring you stability and harmony. Very, very important to have stability and harmony. I know I'm repeating myself, but he's really emphasizing on this. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay, Queen of Cups. That's what I was going off on something and then I completely forgot. So he doesn't want us to give up our identities or not be water signs anymore. It's like, there's not saying like, don't feel shame for being water. Water is beautiful. Water has such great qualities. Water is flowing, it's bendy, it adapts, it's wonderful. But if you take all the best from all the different elements that you can get, instead of being one of those naysayers, you know, those people, I am fire sign, everybody else is crap. If you can get fire energy and utilize it, as well as being in your sign, as being very, very comfortable and very balanced in your sign, you're going to do magic. You're going to create some magical stuff. I love this. Really like this. I am being tutored at the same time as you, Pisces, in case you're wondering. And I like it. I like it very, very much. It is fun. Let's keep it going. I'm going to do another row, and then I'm going to continue this later with the extended. Yeah. Oh, and he's telling me now I could make a, yeah, thank you. Along with helping with the chakras and the balancing the chakras, you can also do another, I'm not going to say it here. I'll just announce it when it's ready. All right, so you have the Seven of Wands. Here we go, more fire. Look at all the fire here. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. We have the Leo. We have all this fire energy. I love it. The Seven of Wands. It's going to also teach you how to be strong and defend your ground. Fire has a lot of courage, okay? You have the Seven of Cups. It's also going to bring you a lot of choices, new choices. Absolutely. He keeps bringing that up, but it's true. If you're only water and you're only water and you're only water, well, you're only going to have water choices. If you're water, but you dip into the fire, you're going to put the fire out, but don't listen to that. If you're dipping into that fire energy, well, then you have more choices. You're bringing more choices in. You're bringing that energy and all the choices they have in. Okay? The Princess of Wands, exploration, right. He really wants us to explore this, you know, to explore what it feels like to get into that energy, to give us that little boost of courage, that little boost of fire, that little boost of challenge, and see how it feels. It doesn't have to be all in. This is very much the page, so it's new energy. So it's new. It's the Ace of energy, okay? So just take it a little bit at a time, right? Meditate on it. Meditation, the Four of Cups. Take your time. Explore it. He wants us to do an exploration, okay? And then you will see movement. You will see movement in different areas of your life that you had not seen before. Things that were not really moving forward. If you've had a block, this may help with those blocks. Nice. I like that. Right. This will also bring, it's hard work, but you'll see results for your hard work. You're going to see abundance, or whatever you're looking for. You're going to see results for the fruits of your labor. That's what he's saying. Yeah. He understands this is a brand new journey, and for some of us, especially if you've been, and he's bringing this up, especially if you've been in a relationship with a fire sign and have dealt with the Yeah, okay. You have dealt with the challenging energies of fire. We'll just put it at that, and we'll leave it at that. You may think to yourself, there's no way I want to act like mine, but this is, yeah, he's saying he's playing the devil's advocate here. Okay, so you're restricting yourself if you're thinking that's all there is to that sign. He wants you to look at the very best moments or the best things that you know about your fire signs. I have 2 fire signs at home. I have a Leo and I have a Sagittarius. They're my sons. So I know what fire is. And I can take some of their energy and look at, I know the annoying parts. I live with the annoying parts every day, but they have great qualities, and I'm able to look at their qualities and maybe utilize that energy. I can invite it in. I can even encourage discussions from them with me. I will say this much. I am more of a conversationalist. I will have long conversations. I find that my fire signs, they like conversation, but they really like to get on with it. So for myself, for my fire signs, they really want action. We're more meditative. I do find we do things through. They will be the ones who go, forward and raging through into something, sometimes without thinking. So me being their mother is a good part, because I usually tell them to stop and think for a minute. But just actually take all the good, write them down. I know I'm a big advocate of journaling, but please try, just write it down. Write down all the things that are good about fire signs if you've known any. What are the things that you even maybe looked up at about their energies, what you wish you had yourself? William is actually saying that you can tap into that. You can actually tap into that energy, okay, and utilize it to help balance you out, balance the world you're in, and make things manifest faster and get movement. There's 3 Chariot cards here. Okay, no word, no lie here. We have Chariot 3 times in this reading. So we have the Chariot here, and we have, well, this isn't the Chariot, but it's movement. And he's saying this is a Chariot. It's movement. You're going to restart whatever's been stopped, if anything has been stopped. Or it's just going to propel you in directions that you had never thought of before and give you more choices. In either case, he says it's an excellent way to be. It's going to remove the restrictions you may feel to a soar as a devil card. Beginning a new cycle, a new movement. Go, go, go. Okay? So, you have 2 Hermit cards, 2 Chariot cards, a lot of fire sign cards here. So yeah, this is really about helping you again. So this is, I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were talking about turning a yes into a no yesterday, right? So today it's about utilizing the fire energy for your best outcome, okay? So we're going to continue this later on. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I did. I love having his energy. He's interesting. He's an excellent communicator. Yeah. I wish I was like him. He does this very well. All right. So there you go, Pisces. Have a great rest of day, and I will see you later. Please make sure to come back, subscribe, and hit that notification if you haven't done so already. And press a like, leave a comment, pick a card. I know I didn't for last reading, but I'm still entering you if you did. It's for your personal, by writing it down and realizing what connected with the readings, you're getting more in tune with your intuition. And that's why I'm having this giveaway. I want you to get in tune with what resonates with you. Okay? So I'm going to pick some this time, and I will talk about it in the next video. Thank you, Pisces. I will see you later. Lots of love, light, and blessings.